Welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
And I'm Kate. Wait. Just kidding. We know that this isn't Jared. This is June. Jared is, well, to keep it fairly vague so as to not get anybody in trouble, let's just say there's some evidence going into the Hudson right about now. Yeah, you heard nothing. You saw nothing. Okay. He'll be back. Don't worry. In other news, June, how are you?
I am just nervous as all get out. How are you?
You guys scare her. Stop scaring her. It's been a while.
It has
since
been.
You were here.
I almost forgot how to get here.
Good thing I drove you.
I know.
We'll see if I drive you back.
Ooh, I might need a ride.
June may be an on-set prop from now on. They'll have a cot for you in the back.
Oh, good.
Or, oh no, I hear they have housing on the 4th floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights, though.
It's the 4th floor.
That's high.
It's 4.
It's above 1.
It depends on where you start. So there's that. All right. So, June, you said that you had a delightful anecdote to share. And I'm going to let you share it.
Oh, goody.
And by let, I mean make.
It's a fact. So one of my friends at work was telling a story about her granddaughter, who is 5. And apparently...
5-year-olds make for good stories.
Yes, she's a funny gal. They were leaving for school one day. Her mom was taking her, and they said their goodbyes, and they went out, and they're in the car, and apparently this little girl is usually very, 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 very chatty, and she was very quiet. So her mom said, "What's going on?" And she said, "Mom, do we have to be careful around black people?"
Oh, no.
And her mom was going, "What? No, why? No, why?" "Well, before we left, Daddy said to watch out for black guys." "No, honey." Daddy said black ice.
Those are my favorite. That makes me think of Modern Family, where Luke says, "Don't talk black to me." What does that even mean? I love that show. Speaking of Modern Family, I don't know if you noticed that Beverly and I had an exchange recently where I realized that she and I were basically Mitch and Cam from Modern Family. Because she'll tell a story and she's prone to exaggeration, unlike me. It's not like I'm exaggerating about a person that's not really real. June earlier said that Beverly is her favorite fictional character. I just want to throw that out there. She's real!
Sure she is.
Anyway, so she was telling me about, I'm trying to think now. Oh, well, this is fairly incriminating. We were discussing crime.
Those are the best.
Yeah, we were talking, Beverly likes to watch a lot of true crime shows, 48 Hours, that kind of thing. So she feels that she has a lot of knowledge on these kinds of topics.
Well, that's where we all get our knowledge on those topics.
Right, and that's why we all know how to perfectly commit a crime. It's Jared's at the Hudson. Anyway, so we were talking about reality TV, and she was saying, you'd think that I would know more about this because of my vast research. And I totally, as she's saying this, she's like, my vast research. And I go, would we say vast? And she's like, all the research, are we calling it research? I realized I'm totally the Mitch to her Cam. Are they though? Do people really? No. I could be Mitch. He's my favorite. Speaking of Mitch, I'm on a roll. Drinks kicking in. So, if you have ever wondered how to tie a bow tie,
daily I wonder this.
Right? The actor who plays Mitchell, whose name I cannot think of. This is where Jared comes in handy. Anyway, that guy, he has a video on YouTube of how to tie a bow tie.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious because he starts out talking about how simple it is. And then he starts doing the bow tie and he can't get it. And he gets so upset and he's like, why can't I get it? And he's totally upset. And then at the end he's like, oh yeah, see, no, it's easy. It's hilarious. It's the best. So look that up if you can figure out what his name is.
Justin Makita.
No.
No, Jesse Ferguson.
Jesse Ferguson. This is why we don't let the producer talk.
That's his spouse.
Sometimes he's wrong. Speaking of being wrong, I'm sorry. June's going to get to talk again at some point. I was walking down the hall with Beverly today,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying something about she wasn't right. And I said, well, yeah, of course not. And she says, honestly, I wouldn't know what to do if I were right. And then she says, you understand. And I said, no, I don't understand, as a matter of fact.
No idea.
Because
what that
I'm the one that was right to your wrong. Hence, I am the Mitch to her Cam. Anyway, before I forget, which I already have forgotten, this week's viewer of the week
Oh, yay.
is someone who not only likes to confess my childhood, what did I call it? My childhood lip sync activities on our videos, but apparently was caught this week binge watching, speaking of,
Well, I mean, who doesn't?
right? Binge watching to the point where he's interrupting the rest of the family with his random bursts of laughter. This would be my father. Yay! Daddy! So yes, my dad is our viewer of the week.
Hi, Dad.
For binge watching and keeping the family awake. My sister's like, I can hear him in my room over the television. And I said, I want to know what part he thinks is so funny. Dad, make some comments. Let us know. My dad, he's a riot. Anyway, so, not only that, he also used to pay my friends to be my friends.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't
He
know.
doesn't pay me. What's up with
Maybe
that?
you could work something out. And I
need to
wish
talk
that
to
I
him.
were making this up. So in high school, I don't know if I've told this before, but in high school, it's my best friend's birthday, and he gives her a card for her birthday. In it is $5 that says, thanks for being a good friend to Kate. And I was like, what? So what, they stick around for Christmas? They get a bonus? Like, how does this work exactly? Yeah, that's when he got ratted out. But at least he's always been good about throwing parties. In high school, if I wanted to throw a party with my friends, he was all over it. He would even help me come up with a decent excuse for a party. I was like, I kind of want to throw a party. And he's like, well, the moon is now currently in the blah, blah. I don't even remember. But it was, then he was
Dude, a Wayne and Gibbous party.
yeah, like he was at the store getting chips. I mean, it was done. So yeah. Thanks, Dad, for watching Viewer of the Week. Yay.
Yay, Dad.
So what else have you got to share with the rest of the class?
Oh, nothing like put me on the spot. Let's
I know,
see, what's
just kidding.
Jared got in here? He got something about ponies and Jimmy Fallon.
We could try to make something up about Jimmy Fallon and ponies.
Jimmy
he was
Fallon's
supposed to
probably
wear a
already
Utes hat.
done it.
Huh?
He was supposed to wear a Utes hat.
Oh, he was? Jimmy Fallon was supposed to wear a Utes hat?
He was supposed to wear a Utes hat.
What does that have to do with ponies? Jared's not here and everything's going in a handbasket.
I know.
Just kidding.
He
Okay,
also something about disaster prep.
speaking of disaster prep, or just disaster. So June and I on the way here, now normally we do not discuss the commute on the show, but we happened to talk a little bit about house hunting. And I have to share this pet peeve that I have once again recently noticed. I mean, for the last year or so, the Hubs and I have been looking for a new residence. And it's hard. It's hard to find something that's just so. I mean, I'm thinking if we could just look in like the baby bear listings, because all of those are just right, but whatever.
There you go. That's how you do it.
So you look on these websites like Zillow or Utah Real Estate or whatever. And apparently these days, any schmo can list a house and it shows.
It's true.
And the reason that I know this is because as I read the descriptions, now, if you're a realtor, typically on these listings, there are at least 12 realtors listed showing that you could call any of them about this listing. You would think that they were letting their children do it.
I remember reading
swear.
those.
Oh my gosh. So,
Punctuation, please.
oh my gosh, punctuation matters. Don't yell at me. Like,
The house can't be that good.
seriously, if you're typing in all caps and you're not 90, there's a problem, okay? A problem.
Don't do it.
But even more so. So, for instance, when we first had our house listed, we had a realtor that, bless her heart, struggled a little bit. And it makes me wonder how much of what you read is true. Not to mention the fact that we've, you look at the pictures and you read the description, then you go to the house and you're like, wait, what? But we have in our house no master bathroom, which is why we're trying to move. Let's be honest. I want my own bathroom. However, so not only did she worded in such a way that it sounded like we did have a master bathroom, because it says, so it's one of those Jack and Jill bathrooms, right? So there's a door in the hallway and there's a door to the master bedroom. Okay. So instead of saying that, she says master bedroom features bathroom with Hollywood lighting. Or no, she says, I'm sorry, master bedroom features Hollywood bathroom. And I'm like, what's a Hollywood bathroom?
Like the Brady Bunch?
Right. I'm like, and I'm thinking that's a Jack and Jill bathroom. Like what? And it was because we have the bulbs, the individual bulbs above the mirror. And apparently that makes it a Hollywood bathroom. No, that makes it Hollywood lighting. We had to ask repeatedly for that to be changed, because I'm telling you, if I read that and went to a house and there's no master bathroom, see ya. But it gets worse. Like, oh, so I'm reading through these listings, and yes, the grammar, whatnot, is ridiculous. So, for instance, if you have a master suite that has a master bathroom, you would call that an ensuite bathroom, right? Ensuite, E-N suite. Ensuite. It's French, people. French. I see it all the time. En suite. It's not on anything. In suite is a little bit better, but still, if you're selling a house, look it up. Don't just make stuff up.
If you're a realtor, you should know.
Right. If you're in the business of selling homes, then you should know what these things are called.
You got to know the lingo.
Right. The worst one that I saw recently, this last week. You're familiar with wainscoting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wainscoting is like the wood paneling kind of that's white and goes most of the way up.
Yeah.
It was listed as, no lie, Wayne's coating. As in the coat that a man named Wayne wears. No! Like, who's doing this? It's not okay. Wayne's coating? I don't want to buy Wayne's coat. I don't want anything to do with Wayne's coat.
Who's Wayne?
And I don't want it in my house. Especially not all over the walls. And this is why the Hubs is glad that we don't film in Studio W anymore.
So that's the other requirement for the new house then, is a soundproof basement?
I'm thinking that executive producer's just hoping we soundproof Studio PBJ. Because, yeah. So anyway, if you're going to list a house, just, look it up is all I'm saying.
Do a little research.
Just because you think you know what something's called, it doesn't mean you know what it's called. That's all I'm saying.
Because of your house hunting, you've had me looking. I'm not looking to move, but we're looking just around.
June wants us to move by her.
I do.
And I would.
2 doors down.
I know. Can you imagine?
Home for sale.
The news would have a special time slot just for us.
It could happen. And if Beverly's real, I'd probably get to meet her sooner or later.
She's real.
Anyway, so I was looking at some of these postings, and I saw this one had like 53 pictures, and I was like, oh, good, that'll be fun.
Oh.
Every single picture, the ends were like this. So I was like, what kind of a lens did they use?
They're looking through one of those paper towel tubes.
Because the rooms looked like they were like 50 feet long, and then the edges were all curved. Mm-hmm. All the doorways were like this.
This is my other pet peeve, is the photos. You either get this, where this is the same thing that I say to my wedding photographer. Not the time to get artsy. Okay? No. The nieces are running around in their little green dresses and you make them blurs. I don't want that in my book. Okay? Paint it with your finger paints. But they try to get artsy with these. They overexpose them, or they do the Photoshop stuff, or they make them, like curved or whatever. Or my favorite is they'll have the picture of the dining room table with something in the middle, and the picture is totally focused on the centerpiece with everything else blurred out. I don't care about what's sitting on your table.
I'm not buying the centerpiece.
I'm not buying the table. I don't care. And so we've learned that when you see photos like that, my first thought is, what is it they don't want me to see?
Exactly.
Because they're clearly hiding something. That's not the time to be artsy. Or don't show me. These are my pet peeves. Okay, this should be like the realtor special. Do not show me the same picture 50 times.
No, don't do it.
Don't show me pictures that I have to turn my head to see. If they're blurry, try again. Yeah. I don't know. If there's no lighting, try again. I'm sick of the dark pictures you can't even see. And then also, how about put the pictures in order?
Thank you.
Right? Don't show me kitchen, master bathroom, dining room, master bedroom, kitchen. What? Where is
Then you
this
got
place?
bathrooms all over the place.
Yeah.
And which one goes with which area of the house?
Exactly. I don't want to see the kitchen and then the closet that's in one of the random bedrooms. No. Take me on an actual tour of the house.
this
It's
hard?
not that hard.
Maybe we should be realtors.
Maybe we should. Tell you what. Well, clearly any schmo can do it.
I guess so. So we're right in there.
That's excluding my realtor, who, by the way, is awesome.
I
Yes.
had a good realtor too.
Yeah.
So our realtors didn't do those.
There are
things.
good realtors out there, but yeah, some of them, if you're printing out your own certificate online, probably you're not going to do a great job. I'm just throwing that out there.
Monster kicked in, eh?
Yeah. I'll do that. I wish they made them half the size. Anyway, I'm guessing we're at about time. So we will go ahead and let you go. You are free to go now.
You're free to
For
roam about
now.
the house.
Yes, as you were, but return again next week. And if you like, well, that's not true. We want you to like us. But if you comment and share, you're likely to become viewer of the week.
It can happen.
It could happen to you. Do it.
Don't mess with Kate.
All right. See you next time. Bye.